So how does your family feel about all this? Wife's on board with the trading. She's happy
Yeah,
about the progress, and
she's loving it. I never risked money that I couldn't afford to lose.
sure, fair enough.
I knew going into this that let me risk what I can lose,
Hmm.
and I'm never going to be like crazy with it. Now, in the beginning, I was obsessed with it, like I think a lot of people get in the beginning, because you just think like, how can I ever go to sleep? There's the money, the market's moving right now. Like
Hmm.
I could be making money on every candle, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
the lower the candles, the more money I can make. It's
Hmm.
like so. But yeah, I tried to actually get her into trading because she's studious. She's very book smart,
Yeah.
and when I first got into it, I'm like, I really think this would be great for you because you're very like logical like this and stuff, but she just didn't. She wasn't into like looking
Didn't
at
click with
candles.
her. Yeah.
She, yeah, she was just like, I'm not looking at this chart all day.
It's not for everybody, for
Yeah,
sure.
but
Yeah, I think it takes a certain type.
I think that like one of the reasons I got into trading,
Hmm.
and I think a lot of people get into trading, is also because maybe they're doing something, or they're kind of let's say like mediocre, right? Like everyone thinks when they're younger, I'm going to be great at something when I'm older. I'll be great. Like you don't know what it is, but I'll be great at it. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden you're like in your 20s and getting to your 30s, and you're like, I'm doing okay, but I'm not like great at anything here. I mean, maybe I'm a great dad or a great husband, but I'm not like great at like the way I thought I was going to be when I was a teenager or something. I'm not like running shit. And then also you find trading, which you don't need to like get promoted to move your way up to trading. You could be
Hmm.
making crazy, and you start thinking, this could be the thing I'm going to be great at. I could learn it. I'll watch these YouTube videos, listen to ICT talk for hours,
Hmm.
and I'll learn all this, and I'll be great at it. And this can be the thing that I'm going to be great at. So that also stops you from wanting to do the negative RR or taking quick profits, because that's not being great at it. To be great
Hmm.
at it, you need to have minimal risk and huge upside. That's great. And you can explain it every time, and you understand it, and you're predicting the market. So
Hmm.
if you're going into this saying, I'm going to predict the market, I'm going to, you're setting yourself up to get popped.
I think
So
so
it's
too.
like, I got into it thinking that, and that's why I wanted to be great at it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just be great at getting payouts. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be great at getting payouts, and I'll be a terrible trader, but I'll be making money from the market. And I'm not the best trader, and I don't know what all these acronyms stand for. But you put me in front of a chart, I'm pretty confident if I take two trades that day, if I don't win them both, I'll probably win them both. But if I don't win them both, I'll win at least one. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty, so I still wouldn't call myself a great trader.
Mhm.
Like I said, like TG Capital, I consider him a great trader. Jade Cap, I consider
Mhm.
a great trader.
Mhm.
But then there's also just great people who are great at making money,
Yeah.
and that's where I think I'm at, and that's where really I think everyone really wants to be at. If you could put your ego to the side, that wants to be great at something else. You know what I mean? Because that's really why you're in here, is to make this cash.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.